All right, it is time for CSS battle today. Let's see what we have. Weird crosshairs sort of thing. I have a bad idea that I don't know if it's going to work. Let's try something. Don't want to do that. We'll say background, green. I want to say border. That's not going to work. I want to say that. Select the body. I want to say outline 1 pixel solid, margin 40, 70, 80, 5. Nope, 90. I'll get there eventually. All right, so the idea is I do border, I don't know what it is, 80 pixels dashed. And what does that do? That makes it all black. So the dashes don't work. That is what I figured. So, border image. I'm just going to do something silly for a minute and see what happens. Just do a linear gradient. Red, blue. So I get that. If I don't specify this thing. Slice, I think it's called. What if it's bigger? 20? No, 1200. 100? That's interesting. What if it's 90? 5? 100. 100 makes, well, it doesn't, the middle is still a problem. No, I can't. It won't, I don't think it's going to rotate is the problem. So even if I did a conic gradient here, maybe a couple conic gradients. No, conic gradient. It's not going to rotate as it goes around the corners. Let's go from, let's go this color. Let's go from 180 degrees. This color, 75%. This color to 0. And that, I'd have to offset it a little bit. That kind of worked for the first one at 40%. 40%. That kind of works for the first one, but it doesn't rotate as it goes around. And I don't think I'm smart enough to make it rotate as it goes around. So I don't think that works. All right, so now I'm wasting time. How am I going to solve this? Uh, there's my container. So now I need to put 2 boxes in it. So it's going to have a border. One of them's going to be border. It's going to be this color, 40 pixels solid. Good enough. And then the other one's just the background. It's this color. Nope. This color. There's that. Now, how do I get to cut? How do I cut out those other parts? I mean, I can put something over it, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. How do I make something that looks like that? You could do a couple conic gradients. You could do a conic gradient and then rotate it, which is probably what I'm going to do. Let's try something that I haven't used before. Mask. I'm going to play for a minute. Conic gradient. Red. 75%. Transparent. 0. At 20 pixels, and then 20 pixels, and then I don't know what that other one is. 60 pixels, more, 80, 90, something like that. And can I move it over 100 pixels? This is also 100. Oops, not 1,000, 100. Nope, it's 80. So there's that. Now can I get it to repeat 1 pixel? That's all of the things. 200, and then 180. And we're going to change where it is, minus 40 pixels, 30, 20, 10, 160, 50, 40, and then move it there. I can do that. And then can I do this? I'll make that body, and then make this star. Evidently not. Let's get rid of the paragraph just to not confuse me more than necessary. There's that back. Okay, let's put the paragraph back. Put the outline on the paragraph. So padding 50. Background done. $40. Where are you? Paragraph. It's right there. Oh, because it's a mask. Okay, let's try this. Rotate 90 degrees. Let's turn off the mask for a minute. There's the paragraph. 100, 80, 70. It would need to be like margin minus 40, 20, adding 70 and 90. Not getting bigger. Minus 40. Rotated. Oh, me and my rotations. Minus 40. And height would need to be 90, 110. Okay, there's the right size. Now if it's rotated, it's still there. Now if it's masked, it doesn't seem to work. Let's put the mask just to make sure that inheriting is not the problem. The mask is there. It may not be paying attention to rotation, so let's play with some numbers. Let's move it to 50. Yeah, not showing up at all. So that doesn't work the way I think it works. I can't have a second mask, I don't think. Okay. Let's abandon that. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's put star selector back there. Let's get rid of star selector there. Border 0. I mean, don't need to rotate it now needlessly. I can just have a background already. 8 minutes left. Harmonic gradient. It's going to go from transparent 75% to green 0. I don't remember what the numbers were at 40 pixels, 90 pixels, 20, and then move it 100 pixels. Was that 80? Looks like it. And then I got it to repeat 200 pixels, 120 pixels, something like that. Obviously not. Oh, I had to move this, didn't I? 10 pixels. It's down too far. 0. And then 100. Nope. 40. There's that. And then another paragraph. That I'm going to have to position somehow. Margin 0. Minus 40. Can I do minus 100 or something? Yeah. 80 to 20. Rotate 90 degrees. So there is the thing. Should be a match. Unit replace, minify, submit. 236 isn't going to win any prizes. That's what I've got for now. I may play with this a little bit later, see if I can improve it. Obviously, this isn't a great solution, but it is a solution. Thanks for watching. See you next time.